when you acknowledge that, hey, it's me, I'm the one, I've got to do this. I'm the one that's going to turn this around. So I got some roadblocks here. It's not easy for me. But ultimately, I know that these roadblocks, these obstacles, this opposition won't stop me. It will not determine my reality.
You start running from a class, you start running from a subject that you don't like, it will haunt you for the rest of your natural life. It ain't going nowhere. But at some point, you gotta go take the life out of it. At some point, you just gotta take that thing out. You gotta take the breath out. So some of y'all are afraid of math. Go after it. Go get it. Don't run from it no more. Go get it. You go in there and go get that grade. You go in there and get that information so you can pass that class. You gotta go get it.
Be f***ing great. Put the time in to learn the skills. Put the skills into practice and make a commitment to becoming so good that all your peers say, that's the motherfucker that's the best. And if you can do that, you cannot be stopped.
Why are you here, Les? Because I want to make mama proud of them. I promise my kids I'm going to do for them. I'm going to give them a better life. I want to leave them a legacy.
I wish I could promise you it gets easier.
I wish I could tell you that if you just keep going, the weight is going to get light. I wish I could tell you that, but that's not the truth. The truth is you got to find something within. You got to find something within. And that's got to push you, and that's got to drive you, and that's got to move you. And when you find out what your why is, you don't hit snooze no more. When you find your why, you find a way to make it happen. And so life normally breaks you because when it hits you, you wasn't ready. But if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you stay ready and you stay plugged up, when you hear bad news, it don't break you because you already energized.
Whatever you want, you got to be willing to accept whatever come with it. You don't judge a person by where they stand in times of comfort and convenience. You judge them by where they stand in times of challenge and controversy. Like when you work for something, it gives you a different type of attachment to it. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. That's why cats can give up so easy. They ain't got nothing invested. They ain't worked for it. They ain't sacrificed for it. But when a cat work for something, like when a cat been sacrificed for something, well, you're going to have a cold day in hell before you take it from them. Because they value it different.
It's a dog fight. It hasn't been easy. It's a dog fight. You have a dream and then life pumps you and say, do you really want this? It's a part of it, but I paid too much.
It's been rough. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through.
I'm not retreating. I'm not running. I don't care if you say we outnumbered. We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat.
Once we hit that wall, we don't quit. We don't give up. We push a switch called will, and we start using our willpower. Yes, we tired.
Yes, our minds urge us to give up.
Yes, it's saying quit, but we cannot quit because we realize we have not reached the goal yet. You have come too far to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. Get a reward for your pain. Don't cry about it. Don't whine about it. Get a reward for it.
We all think about quitting. It's hard. It's hard to process information during pain because that pain takes over and you can't think rationally. You're thinking about fight or flight, save yourself. That's not a rational thought. It's not a thought that's going to get you through hard times. When you quit, your mind says we're done. So it doesn't expand. There's no expansion when you quit. You will not find toughness in a comfortable environment. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts, where you can't swim and you're drowning. You're drowning in life. You're now like, I gotta get out of here. You're in fight or flight. It's cold. I can't be cold this long. And then this is that 1 second decision comes in. You forgot every reason why you wanted to be there. All you want to do is go back home. You want the warmth. You may want something to eat. All those things of comfort are there in that 1 second. What you have to do in that 1 second is say, you know what, man? Dad, I'm gonna figure out how to fucking backstroke or something. It's about gaining control of your mind, putting things back in the proper perspective, and then saying, I really do want to be here, and I'm gonna have a bunch of these 1 seconds, and I have to learn to control these, because if I fail one of these 1 seconds, I will not be a doctor, I will not be a lawyer, I will not be whatever. When you say drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere. What happens to your mind, it says, he's not leaving. So we got to expand. We got to grow. We got to figure this out. these compartments in your brain, they have to work. And then you start to engage parts of your mind that you never engaged before. When you're in suffer mode and you say, I'm not going to quit, you're forcing your brain now to operate on a level it's not used to, but then it becomes used to it.
If you want to take the fucking island, burn the boats. When you burn the boats, you tap into a level of drive, determination, and courage that you may have never experienced before. You become fucking stoppable.
You are not any further than where you are right now because you have never thrown your whole self at anything in your life. I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass. And you think greatness goes on sale, but true quality never goes on sale. Greatness costs what it costs. You gotta pay a price. There are no discounts to success, only grind.
I have the power. I am in control of my life. No one else. No thing and no one determines where I will end up except me. It's all me. My attitude, my work ethic, my desire, my response to challenges. It's all me. I believe in myself. I have the power. Everything I need is within me. Everything I seek, I can create. Don't tell me circumstances can stop me. Nothing can stop me unless I decide to give up. I have the power. I have the power to create whatever I want in my life. I have the power to become the person I want to become. I have the power to summon everything I need to create the person I want to be. I summon the discipline I need to succeed. I summon the dedication and determination I need to reach my dream. I summon the strength to persevere through the hardest of times in my life. I summon the humility to know always that I am never above or below any other, and I am never done growing. I summon the desire of a warrior to win at all costs and the focus of a lion to hunt my goals until my goal is caught. I summon the consistency to keep going even after I have achieved my greatest of challenges. I have the power. I will not pray for easier times. I will remain thankful that I developed the strength required to survive any and all times. I have the power. I have the power to take control of any situation. I know there is always a solution. No situation has to be a life sentence. In every situation, there's a lesson, and in every challenge, there can be a solution. If I am willing to look for it and work for it, I have the power. I have the power to take my life to the next level. Even when I think I've reached my peak, I know there's always room for more growth. There's always a bigger mountain, and I am ready to find that mountain. I have the power. I am grateful for my progress. I will never forget where I came from, but I am also well aware that the true beauty in life comes from pushing to find the best version of myself. I am grateful for the energy I need to push for my goals. I will never underuse this given energy. I have the power. I thrive in growth. My growth inspires and expands myself and others. I have the power. I have the power to create a life greater than even my own expectations. The human mind and body is so powerful. The ability to grow and expand is never ending. I will keep pushing until my ending. I'm committed, excited, and forever curious to see how great I can become. I have the power. I am grateful that my life and my results are in my own control. Circumstances don't define me. My work does. My effort does. My focus does. My discipline does. I have the power.